delicious Singapore hawker food at Cottonmouth Food Centre. Welcome to another food adventure with Getting Lost. And you guessed it, we are at Cottonmouth Food Centre to try some delicious good food like this curry chicken noodles and some herbal duck rice. And you even have some time for some desserts. An interesting baguette dessert. And this strikingly red dish called soup tulang. So join me as I explore Cottonmouth Food Centre and find all the good food that you can eat here, which will happen after the intro. How to get there? Well, first of all, the normal way to get there has changed a bit, so I will just have to do it again. So first of all, get yourself to Nicoll Highway MRT station, and then you're looking for Java Road. So head towards exit A, which is that direction, and you need to take the escalator up all the way to the top. So this is the escalator that will take you to the street level, which you will have to take all the way to the top. What I'm doing another how to get there because the previous how to get there, the direction of how to get there has changed a little bit. So because of that, I'm going to do another one. And we have reached the top of the escalator. This is the street level. What we're going to do is we're going to keep heading straight this direction, and when you keep walking straight, you see another escalator going up. So you take this escalator up all the way to the top, and this will bring you to the overhead bridge level. Yeah, here we are. This is the top of the escalator. So what you do when you reach the top, you turn left, then you turn right again, and you're actually on an overhead bridge that crosses the highway. At the bottom here is actually Nicoll Highway. And like I told you earlier, we're heading towards Java Road. So keep heading here. In the distance there is Cottonmouth Complex, and here is Suntec City and the distance. And just keep heading straight. And now we're actually passing by the concourse, which is an office building. And just keep heading straight. And when you're walking this direction, you'll be walk past the old St. John headquarters. And right below us now is actually Java Road. And if you keep walking here, you'll actually be crossing over Beach Road. Yes, Beach Road. So this road here you see now is actually Beach Road, and in the past the sea actually came all the way to here, and that's why it's called the Beach Road. And at the end of the bridge, we're going to get down here, walk down to the street level here, and head down that direction. Or alternatively, we are back at the MRT station, which is the Nicoll Highway MRT station. So instead of taking the escalator up, what we can do alternatively is to head towards the lift, the elevator. And once you get in there, you take it to level 2, which is the overhead bridge level. As you can see, we actually came out of the elevator, the lift, and once we come out, we turn left and we walk straight. So we keep walking straight, And here is actually where we came up earlier on the escalator. And just keep walking straight down here. And here we are again, crossing Nicole Highway. So we're going to keep heading straight that direction. So just keep walking until you reach Java Road. And here we're actually reaching Java Road, which is actually a road that is just right beside the concourse. And we're going to turn right here. And we turn right here, you'll notice there's actually another lift on your right. So we're going to take this lift down to the street level, level 1. Yes, this lift. Take it down to level 1, which is the street level. And once you reach the street level, you walk straight and just continue walking straight down, because on my right now is already Java Road. Yes, so we just keep walking straight down this direction. And like I said earlier, on my right is Java Road, and Java Road actually connects to Beach Road, which is right in front of us. And on my left is actually the concourse, which I told you earlier is the office building, and actually on the right is the St. John headquarters. So once you reach Beach Road, we turn left again, and then right in front of us is actually a traffic light. So what we're going to do is we're going to cross the road here, we're going to cross Beach Road here, and you can also see on the right here is actually the overhead bridge that we walked across earlier. So once you cross the road, which is Beach Road, turn right and walk straight. And earlier, if you actually walk down the overhead from the overhead bridge, you'll be coming down these stairs, and then you U-turn and continue walking straight down this direction. So on my right is actually Beach Road. So just keep walking straight, and in front of us now, this building here, this black and red and yellow building is actually the Kampong Glam Community Center, and right next to that is where we are looking for, the place they are going to, which is Golden Mile Food Center, which is just right beside it. And this is Beach Road, and right next to Beach Road, like I told you earlier, is the Golden Mile Food Center. And this food center was opened since 1975, and this place was open for the resettlement of street hawkers from Jalan Sultan, and a lot of food stalls actually opened up their stores here. But most people, most Singaporean men actually remember this place mostly for, or call this place the army market, where you buy stuff that you need for the army or NS. So people used to come here on the upstairs level. On top of the food center, there's actually an extra level where they used to come here to buy all their in-camp items that they needed for their NS. So in this food center here, there are actually 2 stories of hawker food stores. So it's the basement one and level 1. But the first item I had here is from this shop called Da Po, and here they sell curry chicken noodles and also Hainanese chicken rice. And here I decided to try their curry chicken noodles because that's one of my favorite dishes here. And here are the prices for the food. The curry chicken noodles cost me $5. The first thing is, I must say, I really like this curry chicken broth here. It's full flavored, concentrated flavor lemak, which is coconutty. It's just so good. And the noodles, they've done it okay, but the star of the show is really this delicious curry broth, which goes into everything, flavors everything, make everything taste so much better. Inside here, you also have potato, you also have tau pok, which is fried tofu. You also have like pork skin, and then you also have Hainanese chicken. And somehow the Hainanese chicken is able to absorb a lot of the curry, which makes it super flavorful. And they're also very generous with their ingredients and noodles. Very filling, very good. It's so good that you don't even need to eat it with any sambal. It's just amazing. Something that you have to try if you're here. This is really good, especially if you like laksa. This is a very good curry noodles. Another place that I like here is another surprise find is this place called Yaloh, and here they sell herbal roasted duck. I heard that this place, the chef here actually used to work at one of those chain restaurants that sell herbal roasted duck, but here I must say the herbal roasted duck here is good. I ordered set 1, which cost me $4.50, and it comes like this. And here you have a plate of roasted duck together with rice, where they actually poured on top of it some of the sauce. And first of all, let me get this out of the way. The duck here is normal, nothing spectacular, nothing special about the duck. But what I really like is the sauce they pour on the duck and on the rice. It's a very nice, sweet, herbal, I think it's a plum sauce if I'm not mistaken. This sauce is something like a herbal plum marmalade, but in a sauce form that flavors with the duck. It harmonizes, it elevates the taste of the duck. It makes the duck so delicious. And this sauce is something like a sweet, slightly bitter from the herbs, but still fruity from the plum. But it's very delicious. So for those people who don't like the taste of herbs, this one is not overly strong, but it's still there. But like I said earlier, goes very well with the duck. It elevates the taste of the duck, and it makes it so delicious. And they also put some on the rice. So wow, a very delicious herbal duck rice. And now for a dish that is popular at this place here, because this stall, which is called Haji Kadir, they pride themselves for being the founder of this dish, which is called soup tulang. And this soup tulang from this stall, it cost me $12. And what is tulang? Tulang in Malay means bones. So what you have is huge beef bones, which they cut up and they cook it in a spicy, red, delicious, flavorful sauce. And this sauce, they cook it for a very long time. But what people really want, or people who eat this dish really likes about this dish, is the marrow. Yes, you eat the marrow from the bones, and then after that you gnaw on the pieces of meat left on the bone. And the meat, I must say, those little pillar pieces that's still there are super tender, super flavorful, because they've been cooking in this delicious sauce for a very long time. And I must say, this dish looks very red, and that's because of I think some kind of dye that they use when they cook the food. But here it's totally delicious, especially if you like marrow. Wow, that's a very good dish and very interesting dish that you don't normally find other places. And here it is. Let me show you. So there's a bit of meat here at the end of the bone, but here, look inside the bone is the marrow. And when you eat here, what they do is they'll give you a straw, and what you do is you poke the straw into the marrow and you suck out all the delicious marrow. The marrow is nice and creamy and goes very well with this spicy, delicious sauce. But one warning, when you're eating this, do not wear a white shirt or any shirt that's easily stained, because you will have lots of splatter of red on your body. And next, for dessert, another surprise find is from this shop called Mr. Baguette. And what you have from Mr. Baguette is dessert, a very unique kind of dessert. The only way I can explain it is dessert, where you have bread, then you have inside something like a pudding or lava, and then on top you have a crust. So I ordered two. The first one was the cheese lava, and then the next one is azuki lava. For cheese lava, they actually put in 6 types of cheeses into the lava, and then the azuki lava is actually just azuki beans, which is red bean with a green tea filling. So these are the 2 items that I bought. It cost me $4. If I'm not mistaken, it costs for 1 piece, it costs you $3, $4 for 2. I think if you order 6, it's slightly cheaper. But like I said, look at that. Inside, first of all, you have a nice crispy crunchy baguette bread cup, and inside there there's filling, something like a pudding, or they call it lava, which is totally delicious, flavored very well, very watery, very messy, gets everywhere. And then on top you have a nice sugary outer crust that is nice and crunchy. And before, when you order it, they will actually heat it up for you, so everything is still nice and warm, rich, sweet, savory, delicious dessert. So these are some of the items that I ate here at the Cottonmouth Food Center, and this place here still have lots and lots of good food to eat, which you should come and try. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me for my adventure here today. Please do me a favor, please help me by liking my video, sharing my video, and subscribing to my channel. And lastly, but the most important thing, the thing that you must do is to join me for my next adventure, my next food adventure. See you there. Bye bye.